All right, good morning. Today is the day. It is race day. It is like 8:30 right now. Luckily, the race actually doesn't start until 11, which is nice, which is very abnormal, I feel like, for a race. I don't know, maybe marathons always start a little bit earlier, but we went down yesterday, grabbed our number, so we are 1916. So I don't know, I feel like that's kind of a good number. And just kind of drinking some coffee, getting ready, and then I'm gonna start getting all my stuff ready for the run. I have my, you over there coughing? You all right? There you go. I have my my run belt that I always bring, and then I also have some gels. It's gonna be very windy today, and so we'll see how that goes. But I'm just drinking my coffee, kind of getting ready, and then we're going to head down to the run. So today's the day, everything that I've been training for. So hopefully it goes well. It's 9 o'clock now, and I am just going to have a little meal before. So we have just 2 waffles with some peanut butter and some syrup on there. It's like 2 hours before the race, so I obviously want something, but nothing too intense. So I think this will be good. I just drank some water, and then I'm gonna start getting kind of all my stuff ready before we leave. I put my hair up because I was not trying to deal with it while I'm on this run. I was like considering wearing a long sleeve because right now I'm wearing a short sleeve because it is going to be pretty windy, but the feels like temperature towards the end of the run is going to be in like the 50s, which doesn't seem very hot, but when you're running, they always say kind of dress like 20 degrees colder than it really is because you're going to be hot. And I run pretty hot. So I just really don't want to overheat. So I might have to deal with being cold for the first little bit. We'll see, but I'm going to eat this and then start getting packed up and head over to the race. All right. So this is the stuff that I'm bringing with me to the race. So we have my water bottle. This is what I've been using forever. It's like an amphibopod thing. So you can like put it on your hand like this. You don't have to worry about holding onto it. So my coach Tommy said that this should be enough water because there'll be water on the course and it's not very hot today, so I won't be sweating as much. So that's nice. And then we have this belt that I got for super cheap. It's really not a very nice belt, but it works. Mainly have it just so I can put my phone in here, as well as my gels, which I will be showing you in a second. These are the gels. I brought a bunch. I'm going to pick out probably like 4 of these. I like the like chocolate flavors, so I'll probably do maybe 2 chocolate and 2 vanilla bean ones if I have that. If not, we'll do 2 chocolate, 2 vanilla, and I think that'll be good enough for the run. So 4 gels, and then we are also going to be bringing my headphones. I've been using these for a long time. The Beats, I think they're the Power Beats? I don't know. But we'll be using these. I'm not going to take the case with me, but I'll just take the earbuds, listen to probably some music while I'm running. If I'm doing like a long run and it's not a very fast run, I'll listen to like podcasts or like an audiobook, but if I want to be running quicker, I'll probably listen to music. So I will probably put this has like 3 pockets. So the middle one will be for my phone, and then I'll probably put 2 pockets in one side, 2 pockets in the other side, so it's like evenly distributed. And then once I am done with each packet, there's also another front pocket, and that's probably where I will put the trash. So that's everything that I'm bringing, and we are going to be leaving here soon. And so yeah, I'm excited, but I'm nervous. But that's kind of how I always am with everything. So what's new? These are the shoes we are going to be wearing today. These are the Saucony Endorphin Speed 4s. It was actually really nice. Tommy, who is my coach, he actually got these for me. So I've used them a couple times. I really like them. I've had every single version of the Speed. So I've had the 1s, the 2s, the 3s, the 4s. These ones are really good. I really enjoy them. And so that's what we're going to be racing in. Hopefully they work out well and it all goes according to plan. But I think the shoes will definitely do the trick. All right, so Amanda just informed me that maybe I haven't told you guys what the goal is. So the goal is to go under 2 hours. So that's about a 9-minute mile for the average. A little bit, you can go a little bit slower than that, but about that. And The race is pretty hilly. It's actually a net downhill, but there's a good amount of like pretty solid uphills. So basically, what me and Tommy have talked about is whenever it's flat, I want to be holding around a 9-minute pace, like a little bit faster if I can. And then on the uphills, like try not to go any slower than 9 minutes and 30 seconds. And then on the downhills, try not to go any faster than 8 minutes and 30 seconds. And basically just hold on, because it's like there's a good uphill at the beginning after like the first 1.5 miles. And then it's pretty flat for a good amount of time. There's some like rolling hills, I think. And then at the end, there's actually a pretty solid hill at like the last, like mile 12 or something like that. And so basically hold on there. But yeah, the goal is to get under 2 hours. And it's exciting, but it's nervous because when I did my marathon in 2019, I just wanted to finish. And that's basically what I did. It took me 5.5 hours. I hit the wall. I ended up walking a good amount of it. And so obviously today the goal is to not walk at all, to run the whole thing, and finish it in under 2 hours. That's the main goal. I don't even want to say like the goal is to finish, because I think that's honestly that's like expected for me, at least. That's how I feel right now. It's like I really want to actually get under 2 hours, and I struggle with saying that stuff because it scares me, like putting numbers on things, but that's what I've been training for. Everyone around me seems to believe that I can do it. I struggle with belief in myself. It's a thing that I struggle with just in general, in life, and everything. And so it does not change when it comes to this. And so, I don't know, I think like the more that people tell me, oh yeah, you'll be able to do it, the more nervous I get. And so it is what it is. That's kind of what's going through my head right now though. But yeah, I'm going to put on these shoes, get this race bib on, and then I'm probably going to throw on a jacket because it is pretty cold outside, and then I'll just hand it over to Amanda before we part ways. And then I'll just kind of be cold, I think, until the start of the run and just deal with it. So that's what we're doing now. How's your bagel?
I don't know.
Let's see. Let's take a bite. We'll do a taste test.
I don't like to eat it like that.
Oh, you just had it sandwiched for travel. Okay.
Yeah.
It's good?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like you didn't even actually taste it when you...
Well, now I feel like I don't want to talk to the camera.
Oh, okay. So we're on our way to I think it's like a YMCA is where we're going to meet at. Mm-hmm. And I'm wearing this, and I'm going to take it off before we head off. And then Amanda is going to take this camera and maybe vlog some stuff. I don't know. We'll see. But I am going to be bringing my phone. So I'm going to try and film some stuff like during the actual race, but obviously I'm going to be running. So we will see how that goes. I'm not Casey Neistat, so I'm going to be focused on the run. No, I'm not. I'm going to be focused on the run more than the filming. And so I'll try and get some clips, but hopefully I'll be able to do like a good post-race kind of review. But I'm going to hang out with the bagel girl, and then we'll head out. We're at the race now. And this is Tommy. This is my coach. What are you thinking?
I think you are going to crush this race. It's going to be a hard day, but you are so well prepared. I'm going to guess a 156.
156. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens at the end of the race.
Okay, so I'm about to go meet John down the street from my house. But before I did that, I went and picked up these balloons and this little banner back here that says congratulations. So I had to rush. So I will update you when I see him. Let's go, John! Woo!
Congratulate John and Glaude.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
We did it. It says 158.44.
Let's go. How do you feel?
I've crossed this line 20 times, and I haven't got a medal yet.
All right, we just got home, and I came home to some balloons. We got congratulations.
This one says, you're the best.
You're the best. And we have a cake that says sub 2. She was also playing Congratulations by Post Malone, but YouTube or yeah, they
Yes.
would demonetize that. But we did it, man.
And I got you a rose
And a rose.
for the finish line.
That's true. It's so nice that it's done, man. It was fun training for it, but I am such an anxious person that I could not stop thinking about it. So now I can finally relax and take a shower because I am so disgustingly sweaty. And I will update you guys on everything after I am clean. Okay, so it is much later. I am sorry about the terrible lighting. So the race went all according to plan. I actually got the official time, and so I can share that with you, like the time that the course says, and that is 1:59:06. So by all accounts, we broke 2 hours, and so that's good. That was good to know to have like the official course number. But as far as like how the race went, it literally went basically exactly according to plan, which I am very happy with. I was like, when I was running it, the way I broke it down, this is the way I break runs down. I was like, okay, once I got to mile 3, I was like, okay, 3, 6, 9, 12, and then I just cut off the end. I was like, the last mile doesn't count because it's, it's at the very end, so we're gonna cut this into, threes, right? And so I did. After I was done with mile 3, I was like, okay, I'm basically 1/3 or 1/4 of the way done. And then when I finished mile 4, I was like, I'm 1/3 of the way done. And I just kind of kept doing that as the run progressed. All in all, it was pretty smooth. The uphills were definitely, difficult, but I tried to stay with the paces. Tommy basically told me, like, try not to go over 9 minutes and 30 seconds, so don't go any slower than that. And I tried my best to do that, and it was nice having, like, I actually had about like a few runners that we stuck together basically the entire time. Towards the end, we kind of broke apart, but for the most of the race, like we stuck together. And it actually kind of helped me by like not letting me lose pace. And then if I kind of was passing them too much, it let me like check my watch and be like, okay, am I running too fast, or like are they just slowing down, right? And so having that group of people really kind of helped me stay on track. But all in all, it was relatively easy. The hardest part was definitely like the miles 10, 11, maybe 9, 10, 11, because we were at the beach for a portion of it, and it was very windy. And we went one way, and the wind was hitting us, so that was difficult. But then when we actually turned around, the sun had come out, and it was just it was really hot, and there was really nothing to shade you from the heat. And so those last few miles were pretty difficult. I felt like my pace was slipping there a little bit. But and then we got to the last mile. The last mile is basically half of it is uphill and then the other half is downhill. And that first half was definitely like, whew, this is rough. But then I was able to, Tommy actually met me at like mile 12 and a half and it's all downhill, just push, right? And yeah, I was able to make it through. And so all in all, everything went well. I'm really happy with that. But the real story has been like, why have I been gone for so long? For the vast majority of the rest of the day, like it's currently 8 o'clock, up until about 6 p.m., maybe 6:30, I was unbelievably nauseous, and it was because I think I was pretty dehydrated at the end of the run. And like I think during the run, I was pretty good with getting fluids in and doing my best there. I didn't like bonk or anything, but definitely after the run and probably towards the end of the run, and then after the run, I just did not hydrate enough. I did not eat enough, and it was really rough. So I've had a good amount of food now, but for a long time, like I could not eat. I probably should have, but it was like the amount, like I felt like I was gonna throw up like all day long. Thankfully, that's obviously gone now because I can talk, because I was basically just laying down for a few hours. So that was definitely a hard lesson learned. I will make sure that at any race I do, if I do this again, I make sure I have food ready for me when I get there, even if I'm not hungry, just force myself to eat it, because this is definitely not something I want to deal with again. That was not fun at all. But all in all, today was a success. The main thing that I wanted to do, I did. Me and Amanda just got some Indian food that we're gonna eat tonight, and probably just watch a show or something like that, and that'll be the rest of the night. But I just want to say huge thank you to everyone that supported. From the videos that I put up on here, I didn't put up that many towards the end, but especially on Instagram, I posted a lot of reels about that, and a lot of people have congratulated me, and I sincerely appreciate it very much. I'm glad that this was like a scary goal for me, and I think I feel more proud of this than when I did my marathon, because I actually had a goal for this, and it was a ambitious goal for me, and I did it, and that's really a really good feeling. And so, yeah, all in all, great day other than being sick for, like 6-7 hours of it. But other than that, fantastic day. I'm very happy and I'm excited to eat this food. So thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one.